RuneScape released in the year 2001, when I was a wee lad, just 7 years old, and it's seen many renditions since to keep its relevancy alive. And though all of this time in and out of the spotlight, I have not once ever tried it. But Jagex has released an early access to their newest rendition, dabbling into the survival craft genre, and we all know how much I love my survival adventures. Today, we'll be playing RuneScape for the first time ever. In RuneScape, Dragonwilds. Now our journey begins with a tale of 5 companions who traveled to a faraway land in search of adventure and ended up finding more than they could handle. So they used magic to pull a random farmhand to help them rid this new land of dangerous new threats. As I vanished from my sweet peaceful life on the ranch and appeared randomly on this giant circle stone, I took a look around and it seemed like I was in an old church with some old wise looking man. And as I approached him, he began explaining, saying that they had called for me to help as they'd been dealing with a bit of a dragon issue. I politely declined his call to action, but he said that he wouldn't send me back until the dragons were gone, and told me to head outside and find Doric at the first tutorial tent. He would teach me how to gather and craft, as if I didn't know how to do this already. But as I stepped out the doors, I heard a blood-curdling tear through the wind. Unamused, I approached Doric, who told me he needed some water from a nearby pond, and sent me on my very first quest. As I reached the small pond, I realized that he didn't tell me how much water he needed, so I grabbed a few extra just to be safe. Hey Doric, I got that water for you. You didn't really say how much you needed. Is that enough? Pleased with the amount of water I'd gotten him, Doric then told me that I needed to build a crafting bench and to make my first club. And so I went off to grab some sticks and stones. But as I was gathering the stones, I realized that I'd stumbled into an old graveyard, so I took a look around and found an old shrine. This shrine is where the dead are remembered, so that they may move on in the afterlife they deserve. The shrine didn't bless me with any stones, so I moved on. Back at the tutorial tent, I made up my first club, and decided that I should go ahead and make a hatchet and pickaxe as well. So I robbed a different graveyard of its stones, and that's where I learned of our skill tree. Ooh, this is okay. So I don't know much about RuneScape. I've never played it, but I do know the skills, and I know that towards the end of them, it was always like a huge grind. I remember people talking about it was like the last level or last couple levels was always like insane, because I know people that have played it, just never done it myself, you know? After creating my new tools and a few pieces of free armor, Doric sent me to our next tutorial tent, where we'd learn how to hunt and cook. Vanica informed me that eating was a vital part of surviving. Who knew? He let me know that I needed to go up the hill to an old windmill, kill 4 rats, and cook their meat. Once returning to the tutorial tent, I set up a fire pit, and I cooked my meat on Vanica's meat. Shortly after the fire shooting out some clean water, Vanica told me it was time to go to the final tutorial tent, where we'd learn how to use runes and magic. But on my way, I found some shiny rocks, and upon mining them, I got rune essence. And it was finally off to the final tutorial. You're green in short. Zanuck was a local survival and goblin expert, who also dabbled in magic and runes. She let me know that I needed to collect 50 wood. Bring 50 ashen logs? Is that these ones? Yeah. Can we chop down? Okay, yeah, it's an ashen tree, so... Oh, oh, oh. Okay, it doesn't hurt you falling on you. That's good. $49. $50. There you go. After returning with the wood, she told me that there was no point in me gathering the wood. She informed me that the reason I gathered it was to prove that it was pointless, and a complete waste of time to cut down trees with my axe, and that I could instead do it with magic. She had me build a rune table, and then craft some runes. And then it wants us to build this thing. Oh, I need a little bit more stone. Well, there's some right here on the ground. I'm hungry and thirsty again. These hunger and thirst meters are flying down. Okay, is that all I needed? Yep, return. She told me that runes would be vital to my survival, as it made mundane tasks significantly easier, and told me to go find the wise old man in the village ahead. Hello, little chicken. Oh god, he attacks. Okay. Why are you squaring up like that? Oh. Can we chop these? No, we cannot. And so we made our way down the creek and into the old village. It seemed to have been destroyed. Oh. Yeah, apparently not all the goblins are friendly. Parry attacks by blocking. Okay, so we got a new thing. It says flax. Potatoes. What's that? Cabbage? Alright. What's this? A crumbling well. Interact. Glinting in the bucket. Reaching into the cold water, you pull out a strange amulet that looks even colder. That's even colder to the touch. A ghost speak amulet. Search for the purpose of the amulet of ghost speak. Oh, we got another goblin. Can we sneak attack? Let's see here. I don't think we can. We got a chest. A threadbare grain sack. Interesting. Well, okay. A weak anti-poison potion. A plan for a wood bin. Astral runes. And rune essence. Alright. Oh wait, we can study and we can learn. And we can drink. I don't think we should drink that yet, though. I feel like we should probably wait until we're actually poisoned. We got another goblin up here. A bag of noggin. J. Ooh. Oh, so it has all of the recipes? A goblin pack is the required. +1 melee defense, +1 melee range, +1 melee defense. Interesting. Oh, we got it. One of the goblin packs. A cloth shoulder bag, grimy and poorly kept, but we can open it. Oh, it's like a little loot box. Okay. Upon reaching the old man at yet a different church, he let me know that I should go ahead and build a shelter in the town, as I might be here for a while. but he refused to help, as he had a bad back. Alright, so he wants me to build an outpost in this town. Now, how do we do that? Is a good question. Can we use these? Can we, like, break this stuff down? Let's see, build. How do I... Toggle repair mode, toggle F mode. Or for ghost mode. So I can't delete. It doesn't look like I can just put this on top of it. Or like replace it or anything. So do I just build my own house in here? Is that what he's wanting? What is the... Why do I have an exclamation point here? What is that? A restless spirit. Oh, we can talk to it. Okay, so I gotta find... Oh, I think that might be from the side quests. Yeah, secondary quests. It's the blue one, which is that one. And that's where we got the amulet. So I'm gonna assume that that's what that whole situation is. So I think I just gotta build a random little house here. So I guess we'll just kind of pop it right here. And then, how big are we gonna go with this? I mean, it's just a little starter house. So I guess we'll just do a 4x4 for now. What exactly do I need to do? Build a shelter and claim a bed. Okay, so I need to build a bed too. I think the bed was in... Which one was the bed? And here it is. Okay, so I can... What? There it is. Just pop that bed right there. And then requires a roof. Hold on, I wonder. Hey, look at that. I that's all I needed right there. That's all I need. I guess we'll go ahead and build the rest of it. How much? We got 13 logs. How much do these each take? 4 each. Maybe we'll just leave the front open. And then I'm completely out of logs right now. Alright, so how did we do the throwy thing? Oh, it's not even unlocked yet. Okay. I guess we gotta do a little bit more to unlock it first. What are we at? What level are we even at with this right now? Level 9. When do we get it? 11. So we're so close. There's one level up. Chin ourselves just right. Oh my god, we're hitting them all. And then we can just go ahead and do the overhead. Wait. Oh, we just got it. Cast spells with Q. Select it. Okay. Oh, we got multiple trees lighting up here. What if we... Okay. Okay, so we have to, I guess, throw it in a line here. Let's try it. Oh my god. That is awesome. That just saves so much more time. Can we do that? We have a cooldown? Okay. I began by gathering a whole bunch of wood. The old way, of course. But after gathering all the wood I needed, I began building a small hut. Just enough to get me up and going. And I'll be damned if I'm going to build that old man a house. After building my shelter and returning to him, he insulted my decorating skills, but nonetheless gave me a new quest. He wanted me to track somebody down, but didn't say who, and told me that I'd need to get a deer's antler in order to make a tracking spell. For a deer, I would need a bow, as they're quite skittish, and so I returned to my hut, built a few storage boxes, and a nice painting, just to shove it in the old man's face, and got together what I needed to craft a bow. And now it was time to set off to find our first deer. I didn't have to travel far to find one, as it was right up the hill. And the first one I killed gave me the antler I needed. I returned to the old church, with the old man inside, and he whipped up a tracking spell. He informed me that who I was looking for was in an old goblin castle nearby. He marked it on the map, and told me that I needed to storm the castle. But like, already? Really? It seems a bit early for that. But nonetheless, I accepted the quest, and I thought to myself, maybe I would need to prepare a little bit more, as storming a castle seems like it might be a bit daunting. The fuck was that? Oh. Was that scripted? Was that supposed to happen? I headed back to base and began looking into armor sets, which is where I learned about the 3 different techniques I could use: magic, archery, and swordsman. But since archery and magic couldn't be leveled at the moment, I decided that I was going to go with the swordsman skills. And the best armor for that was the bone armor. But I really didn't know what I was biting off here, as bones weren't the easiest thing to come by. I essentially had 2 ways that I could do this. One, from killing large animals, such as the cows and the deer, but this required me to find the animals, and to be able to hit my shots. The other option being through magic, as we had a skill called Bark to Bones, which, as you might have guessed, turns trees into bones. But this required a nature rune, which I had none of, and I couldn't craft them until skill level 18 in runes, which I was nowhere near, and so it was off to the forest to try to find some deer and cow. Oh, he almost got away. Oh. Oh my god, this is so cool. The trees all shake. $19? Okay. Let's see. How much does this give us? It gave us 5? Oh, that's a 300-second cooldown, though. Oh my god. Okay, well, I don't think that's going to be the way that we do this. There's a cow here. Go ahead and take him out. Yeah. Alright, we got 30 bones now. That might be enough. Alright, we need a ton of leather, though. So let's get that going there. And so finally we began crafting our bone equipment. The pickaxe, the club, the chest plate, the helmet, a wooden shield, and the bone pants. And now we were all set to storm the goblin castle. Alright, I'm gonna assume we gotta go up this way here. And it's starting to rain. Perfect. We gotta go fight General Velgar, whoever it was. Are we gonna have some enemies going up here? I would assume that we will. Oh, here we go. Yep, we got some enemies. But they got a chest. Go ahead and just swoop in here. Yep. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Ow. They don't see me, do they? No, I don't think so. Okay. See, we got Barrel Pile, which we've already got. A Law Rune. and some rune essence. Let's go ahead and take all that. This dude's coming down to me. Alright. What is that? Oh, that's a rat. Okay. Do they have anything up here? I don't think they do. Like, if they got nothing to offer, then I'm not going to fight them. Yeah, I don't see anything, but they do see me now. They do indeed see me. Let's go ahead and just take them out. Ah! You thought. Just gonna chill here for a second. Okay, we got our, Okay, I'm gonna fail at jumping up here a couple more times. Ah. Oh, there is a chest up here. Look at that. Air rune. Fire rune. What is that? Wooden bin pile? We apparently already have that. There we go. Alright, how do I keep going up? Oh my god, there's so many goblins. Do they all just show up, or have they just been wandering this whole time? Ooh. Did I get shot by an arrow, or did he hit me? I think I got shot by an arrow. Just keep, there we go. Ha! Oh, that's not good. Okay, nope, we're fine, we're fine. Ran out of stamina there a little bit. We'll get another little book. Servant's Secret Diary. It's a lot of words. Oh, hello. Nope. Sorry, bud. Alright, so far, it's not been too bad. Can we go inside of here? I don't think that we can. No, it's blocked off here. We're being shot at by this guy. Anybody down? Oh, there's a chest. I like my chests. Another cannot consume, and a ton of law runes. We will take all of those. We got 1, 2. Ooh, is that the guy we're supposed to be fighting? He looks way bigger and way scarier than the rest of them. Oh, okay. I feel like we're gonna have to fight him with this archer on us, no matter what. Oh wait, never mind. As long as we can take this archer out, like, relatively quick. Okay, he's out. Let's get our stamina back. And there's a cute little shield you got there, bud. Oh, look at that. Broke his guard. There we go. Oh, we got a new perk. Enchant weapon fire. Ooh. Oh man. Oh, we need a log for this, or not a log. This thing, an axe. There we go. And let's see what we got. More nature runes. That's nice. Let's take those air runes and another thing that I can't consume. I don't know what the point of all of these, finding all of these is. Cathin's Journal. Castle. Let's check this really quick. Can't learn any of those. Oh no, he's landing here. Oh no! Are we supposed to fight him? Well, where's my bow? What the hell is this? Oh my god. Was that it? Oh, no, 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 don't touch that. Does this stuff go away? Am I supposed to just parkour over it all? Something down on this side, right? No, there's not. Oh, there's an enemy there. Okay, that works. Oh, there's a little book here. We did miss this. Duke's Diary. I'm not reading the lore books, not here at least, because I don't have time for that. Okay, so I guess that was everything? 230 meters this way, there's, what is that? Is that I think that might be the old man. And then we got this over here. Investigate the blue flame door in the swamp. Find out what Cathan is up to. So we're going to the swamp. We're going to a new area. And as we make our way back down to our little shelter, to prepare our journey into a whole new unexplored area. This is going to bring us to the end of our first adventure in Runescape Dragonwilds. And having never experienced this world for myself, I would say that this, being my first stepping stone, has been absolutely fantastic. And I'd like to say thank you all for joining me on this first adventure, and let me know if you'd like to see more down below. And I will see you all in the next one.